Okay, on to step 2, spelling rules. There are many, many, many spelling rules, and I will include the others in the ebook. But for this video, we're going to talk about the 2 that most people get wrong. Even my husband gets this one wrong. So let's get started. English is not spelled how it sounds. You may have, when you first learned that, had the reaction of these pictures over here. What? Oh no. Ooh, okay. So let's talk about 2 examples of how it's not spelled how it sounds. The letter C and silent E. Now, C has 2 sounds. 2 very different sounds depending on which letters are after C. If C is before an E, I, or a Y, then it sounds like an S. For example, advice, scientist, cyan. Cyan is just a fancy word for blue that they use for printing. In any other situation, C sounds like a K, like second, screen, where you're watching me now, and specifically. Whoa, did you see that one? Specifically has 2 C's that have different sounds. CI makes the sound, and CA specifically. Ooh. Go ahead and see how many other words you can find that do that. Now, on to silent E. Silent E is very powerful. Even though it's not heard in the word, it changes the meaning and sound of a word by making the vowel, remember, A-E-I-O-U, before it long. So a long vowel would be like A, E, I, O, U. Long just means the sound is a little bit stretched out. Here are some examples. Why is this picture of this angry lady here? Well, we all have that friend that even though they don't say anything, their facial expression can change the whole conversation. Silent E is like that. So let's look at some examples. Car versus care. You hear how that A in the second word, care, is a little bit longer. Cut versus cute. Again, the U is a little bit longer because of the silent E. Fat versus fate. The A is longer. 4 versus 4. That one sounds almost the same, right? Gone, ah, that O is very long. Have, long A. Have is a very important verb to know, by the way. Go ahead and check out some words that you maybe had trouble with and see if this rule applies to them. That's all for this class. What did we learn? When C sounds like an S or a K, do you remember the rule? Right, when a C is before an I, E, or Y, then it sounds like an S. Any other time, it sounds like a K. And how the silent E changes words. What was it again? Right, the silent E makes the vowel before it long. Next class, what are we going to talk about? Next class is very important, and many advanced speakers also get this wrong because they don't realize that it's not pronounced the way it's spelled. Next class, we'll be talking about the 3 ways to pronounce ED. Take a minute to take some notes here and join me over there.